Well, I need to start kind of shaping the edges of this. I could do it with a router bit. I have a 1/4 inch roundover bit for my router, but I'd just rather do it. I've already started here a little bit. And I'm just going to angle my plane up, and I'm going to come along. I would rather do it this way, honestly. And I'm not looking for a specific roundover. I'm going to check it to see if I think that it's even. And I think it needs a little more there. And then I'm just going to hold on a minute. This thing is turning with me, so I'm going to try something. I'm going to put my planing stop like this, and maybe this will counteract the forces placed against this. Stand by. Let me make sure I'm in the camera. Well, let's try it that way. Anyway, I'm just kind of making a sort of a round over. That way. We're not going to touch the insides. And what I'm going to do, I don't know if you can see or not. Okay, hang on a minute. Let's try. Turn it that way. I might have to clamp it down somehow. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to have to do. So stand by. So I've locked it down. Hang on. It remains to be seen whether I locked it down well enough. But this is just, I'm just gonna do this by eye, and you see, that's trying to tear out. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come that side, then you won't be able to see. Sorry. I'm gonna actually see if I can do that number right there. Yeah, that'll work. What I did was just smooth that edge, beveled that edge a bit so that it doesn't tear out, and then we'll come along here. We're just doing the same thing we did before. What I'm doing is I'm rotating my plane along this axis, or along the edge, rather axis, along the edge, so that I sort of make a rounded edge. And we're just going to roll around this front. I am not sure whether I'm going to do anything but kind of sort of relieve this edge a bit so that it's not as sharp. I don't know that I'm going to roll that over because these are dovetails, and they're kind of like a feature, and it's not something that I want to take away from in any way, and I'm not sure if rounding that will do that or not. And so what I'll end up doing is start to round over those, or start to smooth that edge over, and then I'll find out whether or not I think that's going to work. And I want to do one of those numbers to try to keep that from busting out. And what I'll do, I'm just going by eye. There's no measurement here. I don't have a router bit that's telling me, okay, here, this router bit is a precise 1/4 inch roundover. I am just doing, I'm not aiming for anything but what I think visually is going to work. But I don't want super sharp corners on it. Because I don't think that they will be pleasant to look at. So and that none of my panels are fastened, so that back panel wants to move in and out. Not really worried about it. I'm leaving it on because I think it might leave a bit of rigidity. Round that edge a bit. I've got a piece of tear out that I repaired here, or I'm sorry, a chip, a breakout that I repaired right there. Hopefully that will not come out. But we will see. What I will do is move really nicely when I get to that edge. Be really gentle. A little bit of chip out and stuff like that, as long as it's very, very slight, probably won't hurt. I might be able to take a sander, which is what I'm going to follow this with, and beautiful. And smooth it out. Let me see. This edge needs, these two edges, I'm not sure about this edge. Let me look. Yeah, this edge, the roundover's not as large, so we need to adjust that. And we'll roll it Beautiful. All right. I think that's going to work. I'm not going to finish the bottom until the this dries. Lovely. I don't like these foam brushes, but I thought I would give it a second try. I haven't used them in a really long time. We'll find out how well the finish comes out. I love the hue that this old pine turns. I mean, here, watch. Now that we're into this section. See that? Dark, tannish, almost, oh, I don't know what I would, it almost looks like the old varnish finishes. And it's just because the polyurethane, I think this probably has a bit of amber. Just looking at in the can, I There's nothing on the can that says amber, Kent. It says clear gloss. Or no, it says warm gloss. So yeah, there's a bit of an amber tint in it. But that's a beautiful tone. Just gorgeous. Part of that is the wood itself, because I used I believe a clear poly on this for I think it was a piano bench, which I didn't show. I built a piano bench out of this wood for the piano at the church, because I play it and the piano at the church. The bench was too low and it was non-adjustable and it was hurting my hands. So yeah, I'm gonna have to finish the bottom, but we will do that. Ingrain is soaking that stuff up. Anyway, we'll do that. At a later date, once this is dry, I'll sit this on some type of like on a nice soft towel. I'll sit it upside down with this top part sitting on a nice soft towel. And yeah, that should work. This will take probably several coats, at least 2 or 3. I don't know, it depends on what these bubbles do. This is why I don't like the foam. I know you can't see them, but there's like some bubble action going on with the poly because of the foam that I do not like. And was the reason that I switched us from doing stuff like this foam brush and to cloth like I did in my offset walnut build that you saw. And I'm just doing the inside here. You won't ever see it, but just to be thorough, we're going to do that. This is a gorgeous this is going to be gorgeous. Lovely. I don't know if I'll be able to finish this year. I am. It's winter. And when you start talking about winter, then you begin to talk about the temps. And I don't have any clue whether I'm going to be able to get the grill cloth and the handle and the little feet and insulation for indoors inside here, which I really want to do. I don't have any clue whether I'm going to be able to do that. And what I'm going to do, I know it's not general practice, but I'm going to put a finish on the inside, because around here, and I just want to, I don't have to make a finish like on the outside. I just want to kind of do what I can to protect it from swings in humidity. Which are common in this area. I don't want it. I don't think it will. This is 80-year-old wood. If it was going to split, it would most likely do that. It would most likely have done that. Already. But, just in case. And that's just like a wash coat. Like I said, just simply to help to prevent humidity issues. That's lovely. And hopefully, as this thing settles, this will kind of self-level. I put it on pretty thick, but this is laying flat, and I really don't care whether or not there are any drifts along the sides, that kind of thing. So I am going to put, let's see, because that would soak that finish up a bit. Hopefully we won't get any runs. If we do, we'll have to take a razor blade and some sandpaper. See what we can do about that. Appreciate you watching. We're gonna let that cure, and then I'll put like mosquito, and then I'll put however many coats I want or think this thing needs on it, and we'll be back when and if I can get well, we'll be back whenever it is that I can get the rest of the stuff to finishes, because I'm at the stage now where I can't really do anything else until I get those pieces. So that'll be whenever that is. So thanks for watching. I appreciate it. I'll talk to you later.